I'm Jeanette Marais. I'm the Deputy CEO of the Momentum Metropolitan Group. I'm also the CEO of Momentum Investments. And today I'm talking about one of the topics that I'm extremely passionate about, because I think every single person out there have to think about their medical insurance, life insurance, as well as short-term insurance. And we often get a little bit confused about these three, and we think it's quite complex. So let me try and make it as easy and as simple as possible. I think for me, the most important principle about why do I need all of this, especially at times when I feel that I need to prioritize and budget and I don't have money to spend on all of this, and I don't necessarily see the benefit of, let's say, my life insurance on a regular basis. Is it worth my while? So let's unpack that a little bit. In terms of your medical insurance, one of the things that we all have, one of the most important assets that we all have, is our health and our ability to earn a living. And that's maybe for a 40-year period of your life. So think about it that way. Medical insurance is the one thing that will help you protect that asset that you have, your health. Now, we don't all need to be on a similar plan. There are many different plans. If you're younger, you might not need to have a plan that's really expensive that cover every single one of your day-to-day benefits. Maybe you can opt for a hospital plan. When you have a family, maybe you need to think about it a little bit differently. When you get older, your medical and health insurance is probably the most important priority for you, because you're just prone to get ill a lot more, and when you do and you need to be hospitalized, obviously that would be a really big problem. People often wonder whether they can't just save a little bit of money and cover all of these costs themselves. Well, the reality is, if you're in an accident and you need to go to hospital for a month, are you sure that you are able to actually cover all of those costs from your savings? If we think about life insurance, women especially often think that that's not something that they need. But let's just think about it. If something happens to you, your family will need money in order to, almost in a way, replace you. If you're a breadwinner, if you earn a salary, how will they actually cope without you? So when you sit with your financial advisor, especially if you do it, in your family, make sure that your needs, as far as your life insurance, is also covered, and that you also have a conversation about that. And then lastly, when we think about short-term insurance, you actually do have a lot of choice, and it's actually a lot more flexible. One thing that you can't get away from, if contractually you bought your car or maybe your home and you took out a loan for that, then that's non-negotiable. You have to have that insured. But you could possibly carry the risk that someone break into your house and your TV gets stolen, and that it's okay for you to save up to buy a new one, and you don't have to have that insured. So for short-term insurance, a lot more choice. But think very carefully. If something is not insured, you can't claim for it. So that's really important to take into account. And I think I'll just, end this by summarizing what I think is how you need to think about this. You need a partner in the form of your life insurer to help cover the big risks so that you can carry the small risks yourself. And then lastly, ask your financial advisor to help you unpack the complexity of these products, to help you to determine your own individual needs when you think about these products.